What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Mike from NYC, and we back with another reaction. Today we are watching Iverson leaving LeBron off his top 5 killers list. Is the ultimate diss. First and foremost, I didn't plan to react to this. You feel me? I had no intentions, I had no plans, I had no prior thoughts. You feel me? First thing that come to mind, here come the Larry Bird fans.
This is why Larry Bird's better. This is why Larry Bird's
better. Like, listen. I feel you on Larry Bird is better. If you feel Larry Bird is better, I can respect that. That is a respectable basketball opinion. However, the LeBron slander to go with the Larry Bird upping, it's giving a little bit of racism. That's all I'm going to say about the matter. However, I know Skip is gonna have a field day with this, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he had Mike, he probably had Kobe, he might have had himself. Who else? Top 5 killers list, like all time. Is Iverson going back to Larry Bird? I don't know if Iverson going back to Larry Bird. Curry, maybe, I don't know, but you know, this is gonna be an interesting one. So let's get it popping.
How offended are you that he left off the king?
I'm not offended, and people shouldn't be offended either. Skip,
first and foremost, before he says anything, before he starts talking, LeBron probably isn't a top 5 killer, like in terms of what we think killers are. Even though he has the best clutch field goal percentage, and he's statistically in every one of these categories that you can think of, but I still do understand people not putting top 5 killer. My thing is Magic Johnson in your top 5 killers? Is Magic Johnson still one of the best players of all time? When you're pass first, nobody's gonna look at you as a killer. LeBron is by far the best all-time passer that is a all-time scorer ever. There's no all-time passers that are all-time scorers like LeBron. So it's just like saying LeBron is not the top 5 thing that he's the second best at. Like MJ, Kobe, Iverson, those dudes, Larry Bird, their best attribute was scoring. Like their best tangible attribute was scoring the basketball. LeBron's best attribute isn't even scoring, and he's still dusting most of them statistically. But I digress. My fault, Shannon. Go ahead, Shannon. Do your thing. You feel me? I'm gonna let you rock. I'm gonna let you get your point off.
You know, I like apples and peaches. I'm not dissing grapes. I'm not dissing bananas. I'm not dissing watermelon. That's just what I like.
This is the GOAT.
No, it
says you. This is the first player on the planet.
If you don't mind me.
Yo, this nigga Skip, bro, pay this man. Yo, talking about what is Skip getting paid? I need to know what Skip is getting paid, bro. I need to know what Skip is getting paid, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This man is a comedian, bro. This man is hilarious, bro. This man is mad funny. 32 mil. And, you know what I'm saying? Worth every penny. Because this man is a problem, bro. You can't tell me that's not hilarious.
That's just what I like.
This is the GOAT.
No, it
says you. This is the best player on the planet.
If you don't mind me asking,
all right,
4 of the 5 players are what?
Of what?
4 of the 5 players that he mentioned, what position do they play?
Shooting guard.
I don't know, 2 guard?
Guard.
Yeah.
What position did Allen Iverson play?
Guard.
Guard.
Shooting guard.
I believe Gronk is the greatest tight end of all time, but I'm biased towards Kelsey or Darren Waller because they remind me more of myself. There's no problem with that. I'm not dissing Gronk. I'm just saying the guys remind me of myself. I like those games. I like their games.
What position did LeBron play last year for the Lakers?
Skip.
Point guard.
Skill.
Nobody looks at LeBron as a pure scorer. Everybody looks at LeBron like a big Magic Johnson who can score better, who can facilitate the offense. That's how they look at LeBron. That's why when it's all said and done, he's going to be the all-time leading scorer. And all these other great scorers.
Wait, he's not looked upon as a scorer, yet he's on track to pass Kareem to become the all-time leading scorer in the history of basketball.
And he's also on track to be top 5 in assists. What other player can say that?
Okay, so your point is what?
My point is that you think Dame Lillard. So which one of these guys that he mentioned? Dame, KD, James Harden. Who else did he mention? Bradley Beal.
Oh, top 5 current NBA players. All right, my fault. Sheesh, that's tough. Hold on, let me go back and hear what he said.
Mentioned Dame, KD,
Yep.
James Harden. Who else did he mention? Bradley Beal and Steph. Which one of those guys going to end up in the top 5 in assists and top 5 in scoring? Which one of those guys?
None,
But
and neither.
what's your definition of killer? That's all that matters here. Top 5 killers.
Scores. Guys that go out and score the basketball. LeBron James had a 60-point game. LeBron James had 50-point game. He's had more 50-point games than KD.
So why wouldn't he be included in this list over Bradley Beal?
Skip, that's his list.
Okay.
You asking a man why he choose to eat this as opposed to choose to eat that. You like chicken. I like fish.
Right.
That don't mean you got a problem with that. That's just what you like.
Do you have respect for Allen Iverson?
Yes. And I respect that those are the guys that
I
he
love
believes
Skip,
are the killer.
bro.
Okay, I'm good.
The answer,
Hold
Dave.
on, my boy calling me. Let's see. Yo. What's good? What happened? I'm recording right now, so I might get on after. Did you you saw the thing where it said AI left LeBron off his top 5 killers list? Yes, you know Skip having a field day with that. Skip eating that shit up. Cause AI left LeBron off his top 5 killers list in the current NBA, like top 5 killers. Skip doing his thing with that, but yeah, I guess I'm gonna let you know when yeah. Skip is mad funny, bro. Yeah. Word. He mad funny, bro. Nah, yeah. He's good at what he does, though, so I could respect it. No, I bet. Anyway, let's get back to the vet, man.
You the wrong answer.
No, he didn't.
This was the ultimate diss to me from Allen Iverson, who knows a thing or two about scoring the basketball, about highlights. I think to him, this is about creating highlights. It's almost like, who do you want to watch score, right?
I want which one of the guys that got to win?
Okay.
Win championships, win MVPs.
Okay. And there's something in the word killer, as in cold-blooded killer, but I'm not sure that's where AI was going with this, because a couple of guys on this list I couldn't go cold-blooded killer on. I don't think Damian Lillard is a cold-blooded killer. That's just me.
Dame is a scorer.
Lillard, a chance to send the Thunder home. Lillard, long-range 3, and it's good! A 3 wins the series. It's Lillard. He got the shot off. Lillard, good!
Bro, what?
The Blazers win the
Dame is
series.
probably the coldest. Dame is probably the biggest, like, killer in the league, bro. Like, if you want it, like, who do you think niggas fear the most at the end of basketball games, bro? Nobody's more feared than Dame. Are you stupid? What are you saying, bro? What are you saying, bro? See, when you start saying shit like cold-blooded killer and there's no context behind what does that mean to you, niggas can just say anything. Dame is one of the best scorers in the league. He's one of the best shooters in the league. He's one of the best clutch players in the league. He's been one of the most consistent killers over the last decade. When you look at the clutch numbers over the last 10 years in the league, him and Westbrook are the coldest blooded killers in the league. So what does that mean, cold blooded, bro? I need some context, bro. I need some context, man.
He's gonna shoot the ball from 40 feet and it's gonna go in. He's gonna turn around like he did nothing. KD is the same. Steph Curry is the same. Like I said, the only guy that's not a guard on the list is KD. We know what KD is. KD is a scorer. KD is one of the greatest scorers of all time. You can make a case. You put him right there with Kobe and James Harden. James Harden is a scorer. Kobe, score. Mike, score. Bron does other things more than just score the basketball. So people don't look at him as a guy that says, okay, cold-blooded, because LeBron doesn't go out and just try to get 50. LeBron says, you know what, I give you 35, 13, and 7.
God damn.
I thought LeBron James invented the logo 3. He's given credit. He was the one who established that shot as a viable shot.
Okay.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. So why wouldn't he be on the top 5 killer list?
Because LeBron James is going to have a 50-point triple-double as opposed to a 54-4 game. 50 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. That's not James Harden is a guy that can assist the basketball, but James Harden is known as a scorer, Skip. LeBron is never going to be a scorer because LeBron isn't. That's all he's not required to do. LeBron is going to probably has led his team in rebounding, has led his team in assists. Every year he's been in there for 18 straight years. No other player can say that. Maybe Stockton.
So maybe AI is saying that LeBron doesn't belong on this list because he's just a longevity scorer. He's not a sensational highlight scorer the way these guys are, right?
Skip, we've seen what LeBron has done, Skip. We see it.
You should be offended by
I'm not offended.
Why not?
Why would I get offended by a man saying this is what he like as opposed to that?
Well, because it's just what everybody should like. If this man is, as you say, the GOAT, and he is still the best player on the planet, and you continue to tell me he's the best player, well, then he's got to belong on AI's top 5 killer.
That's like me getting offended if somebody said, well, the girl Shannon's dating is not attractive. Okay, not to you, but to me.
Okay, but that's beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Okay, killer is in the eye of the beholder.
Well, is it?
Yes.
Huh. But he's en route right now. He's on arc. He's on path to pass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Most points ever scored, and he can't make AI's top 5 killer.
Okay, but you got to understand also, nobody looks at Kareem like a killer. Who looks at Kareem like a cold-blooded killer? Nobody. Is because it's just like, I'm not really messing with that. Karl Malone. Who looks at Karl Malone like a cold-blooded killer? Nobody. It's all about play style. Really, LeBron is. To me, LeBron is more of a if Magic Johnson and Karl Malone were one. If that's the best combination. If Magic Johnson and Karl Malone were like one person, that would be like LeBron. Like Magic nor Karl Malone are seen as killers. One's a scorer, one's not. It's all about how shit looks. Nigga put Brad Beal above LeBron. Why are you putting Brad Beal above LeBron? Because Brad Beal game is sexy, bro. Like his game is saucy. Harden games, KD, like they game saucy, bro. But we know this already. We know this.
That's AI's Skip. You and I
disrespect.
Let me ask you a question, Skip.
It's like AI doesn't fully buy into LeBron James.
We're both TV guys. We watched a lot of TV. Your favorite show's probably not mine. I can say, Skip, I can't believe you ain't got Gunsmoke. I can't believe you ain't got Hogan's Hero.
I love Hogan's Hero.
I'm just saying, I can say a lot of series is like, Skip, that's not in your top 5. Man, you crazy. That's my list. That's not your list. Your list is your list. You want every Skip, you got to stop this. Every time somebody has a list and LeBron isn't on it, it's a diss. Every time somebody has a list and Tom Brady isn't on it, it's a diss. No, it's not.
By the way, the woman who raised me named Katie Bell, she always says, you got to look at Gunsmoke with me. So I did.
Yeah.
I sat and watched it with her.
Yes.
Okay.
My grandfather loved all the westerns. They don't do westerns and Big Valley and Gunsmoke and Bonanza and all those.
Okay. So who's the top one on this list when it comes to killing? It's KD. We're talking about basketball killing, obviously. Kevin Durant went into LeBron's house. If we could see the shot that he made, it's game 3 of his first go-around with the Golden State Warriors, and he made the shot of shots right in LeBron's grill, just pulled up right in front of LeBron, and that was ball game.
Okay.
And then last year in the playoffs, the shot of shots was made by Kevin Durant, one of the great clutch playoff shots ever, and he got like a toenail on the line.
Yeah, but he lost.
A toenail.
We're highlighting a loss.
Look at this shot, and it was the denouement to a masterpiece. It was one of the greatest scoring games, all-around scoring games that you will ever see.
Skip, we're highlighting a loss?
Yeah.
You're highlighting a loss. You do realize he lost.
He had a toenail on the
I don't care what he had on it. I don't care if he had an eyelash on it. It was not a 3-point. It was a 2-point.
And then do you remember what happened in the gold medal game of the Olympics?
Yeah, I remember what happened. No. You got to finish up the story about that game.
Okay.
You can't just jump from that game to the gold medal. What happened in overtime of that game?
I thought that game was over.
It wasn't.
And he hit the wall. He ran completely. The tank was dry.
He can't be dry.
As you told me, James Harden was a shell of himself, and there was no Kyrie. It was 1-on-5. That's what you told me. It was 1-on-5, and he went 48.
So if Dame's not a cold-blooded killer, what was it? What was the numbers when it was Dame versus the Nuggets and Dame dropped 60? What was it then when Dame broke a playoff record for three-pointers made in a playoff game? What was it then? What was it then? Down 9 with 2 minutes left. What was it then? Was it 1-on-5 then? That's the only thing that don't make sense to me. Like, what makes KD a cold-blooded killer? Because KD gets to be KD and play with 2 All-Stars. That's what makes him a killer. KD gets to be KD and play with Steph and Clay and Draymond and Iggy. Dame don't get those same luxuries, so he's not a cold-blooded killer.
Minutes of 1-on-5, and that was all he had.
How many times has LeBron done that?
Yeah, and then who hit the biggest shot of the game? A guy named Middleton, the closer for.
All I know is who gave the lead in overtime. Giannis with a rip. Give me that.
Yeah, that was with like.
Damn, y'all made me watch the whole ad?
Like 4.5 minutes.
Giannis.
Yeah, Giannis.
Best player in the NBA currently.
Guy named Chris Middleton. The closer for.
Hold on. You got the best player in the NBA. Why didn't he close it? He was there. He got to close that.
Yep. Nothing left in the tank.
What you mean nothing left?
A toenail on the 3-point line.
Shut up, Skip.
And there's no
Skip blowing my.
no championship. There's no Giannis MVP. There's none of that.
Time out, Skip.
None of that happens.
I'm just trying to
The
figure
Nets are going to win it all with just Kevin Durant.
Best player in the NBA can't run out of gas. That's what you told me about LeBron.
Well, Kevin only spends like $20,000 a year on fitness. LeBron spends $3 million a year on.
All right. I'm done. Are you gonna say anything else of substance, bro? Like you gotta take Skip in doses, bro. You can't just keep consuming the content in which Skip is in, bro. Cause it's like, what are niggas even saying at this point, bro?
Not Hillary. He did it for God and country.
Niggas aren't saying anything about nothing. But I mean, yeah, man. Like this is the issue that I have with terms like cold-blooded killer and all of this stuff. It's the same issue what I had with, like, so I was talking to this girl one time and she was saying like, black people can't be racist, and I'm like, well, if I'm looking up the word, if I'm looking in a dictionary racism, it doesn't exclude it to systematic racism. That's why you have racism and then systematic racism. And she was like, nah, that's the white man dictionary. I'm like, well, where's our dictionary? Where's the black? I would love to read but where is it? If we don't have a dictionary, I have to go off of what this says. Because I need some type of structure. Because when niggas just start throwing terms around with no context and no frame of reference and no definitive answer of what means or what this says or what this is, I cannot abide by that. That's a argument that is not worth having, because nobody can even come to an understanding, because you don't even have an understanding of what you're saying. You're going over straight emotion, right? So when you say, oh, well, I wouldn't consider Dame a cold-blooded killer, don't make sense. Because if you want to say who's better, like let's say, well, Dame's not good enough, right? And you excluded specifically Dame, right? You say he's not good enough. KD, Steph, and Harden are all better than Dame, I agree. But what about Brad Beal? So Brad Beal's a cold-blooded killer? Or a cold-blooded killer? Well, it's not about that. It's about clutch. Well, Dame's been the most clutch player in the league over the last 10 years. So what are we talking about at this point? Right? It's very like, well, okay, that doesn't make sense why you don't have Dame. What's your criteria for cold-blooded killer, right? It's the same argument what I had when somebody was talking about I think this person's a point guard and this person's not a point guard. I was like, well, is James Harden a point guard? Well, nah, James Harden not a point guard. He plays point guard. Nah, I just don't feel like he's a point guard. So what makes you feel like somebody's a point guard? Nah, I don't know. I just don't feel. All right, bro. So it's like, what are we having a discussion for? You feel me? But definitely let me know what you think. Definitely like, comment, share, and subscribe if you like these type of videos. And I will see y'all when I see y'all. Peace.